All right, hello, and welcome to Afternoon Drive here on Joppa Radio. My name is Drew Moholland. Hope you're all having a good day. The snow is, it's starting to come here. It's going to be a little bit of a wild afternoon. Supposed to get some significant snow here today. I'm trying to tighten up my microphone here. It's a little droopy, but yes, so it's getting a little slick out there. Take it slow if you're driving on the radio. Hopefully you're cozying up at home, though, in front of the fireplace, maybe watching us on Port Media, or Tyler's climbing out of the shot. Good job, Tyler. Tyler Newfellow, producer today. So yes, but take it slow out there. Hopefully you're on the coach, though, with a cup of hot chocolate watching the show here today. And that's probably a good way to do it here as the snow kicks in. But go slow out there. It is looking like an eventful afternoon. These things are all about timing, right? And the timing on this is not exactly great. It's like got to start right now and go into the PM commute on a Tuesday afternoon. So it looks like it's going to be a long Tuesday for a lot of you trying to drive home. Hopefully you got an early start out of work. And then, of course, all these things. The trains all back up. Commuter rail backs up. Usually they get a lot of extra crews. The Keolis sent out for the commuter rail to clean the tracks and all that good stuff. And so yeah, hopefully the trains run okay. MBTA was doing okay at last check. I just looked, but again, the snow's just kind of whipping through Boston right now. Just started in Newburyport, so not much on the ground yet, but it's going to get a little ugly out there. So take it slow on the roads. Walk around those train platforms if you're a train rider, and be careful of each step, all that good stuff. We don't want any injuries. So very good. Nice. It's weird. We usually don't get too worked up over like what's going to be 6 inches or whatever. I think it's going to be 6 inches, somewhere around there. Usually that would be nothing, but it's kind of been a slow winter, so we're kind of getting all extra excited about a kind of a small little snowstorm here. But anyways, kind of fitting, right? On a winter's day when it's starting to snow, we're talking swimming today. I got the Newburyport Swim Team in the house, so we're going to do that. These guys are already here, ready to go, and I'm probably going to try to get them out of here a little bit early so they can get home and all settled in before the snow really kicks in here. So why don't I get out of the way? We'll be right back. We'll bring these guys in here in just a moment. Again, my name is Drew Moholland. The producer today is the one and only Tyler Newfell, and David Kramer is doing the TV for Port Media and the YouTube stream. Sarah Hayden, the boss, is in the house as well. So we are firing on all cylinders, even where it's snowing outside. So keep it here. We'll be right back. Don't forget, follow the show at Joppa Afternoons on Twitter. That's at Joppa, Joppa Afternoons on Twitter. Good way to follow the show. Back with the Newburyport Swim Team in just a moment. Keep it here. All right, welcome back to Afternoon Drive here on Joppa Radio. My name is Drew Moholland. So on a day when it is snowing outside and it's going to be kind of sloppy and all that good stuff, we're talking swimming, of course. That makes sense, right? It gets a little tricky with the swim team. So this is 3 Newburyport students right here, but they're all part of the Triton Co-op Swim Team. I got that right, gang, right?
Yes.
There we go. All in unison. Very good. All right, so we got Jared Picciano, Caroline Cullen, who's been here before. Were you here for swimming?
Swimming and field hockey.
This is your third appearance?
Yes.
Your third appearance. That might tie a record, Caroline. But you must love it here. Very good. And Alex Kelleher. So you guys are first timers, right?
Yep.
All right. Very good. Well, it's good to have you on board. Caroline will show you, but when you want to talk, just grab that microphone. You can't break it. Just rip it towards you. All that good stuff. So how are we doing?
Good.
How's that? What is swim? Like, how long does swim season run here? Is it over? Are we close? What's the deal here?
Well, we're at the end, basically. So
it's weird that swimming is a winter sport, but
yeah, it is. So we have states on Sunday.
Okay.
We just finished sectional meet last Sunday, and after states, it's over.
So this is a big weekend.
Yeah, last weekend. Girls is on Saturday.
Okay. Oh, they break it up. I gotcha. All right. What's the? Are you guys sad to have it over? Are you excited for the weekend? Combination of the two. What's the deal?
I'm really sad.
You really sad?
Yeah,
Alex, sad.
I'm pretty sad. I mean, it's senior year, so it's the last one. But
yeah.
I mean,
are you guys all seniors?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
I mean, I'm pretty excited. It's our first time at states. So
yeah, congratulations. It's a great run. What was the magic of this season?
I mean, I think it was just the chemistry in a way. I mean, we got a good group. We got me, Jared, Grayson Fountain, Josh T.
Debo. We got Elliot Lent, J.D. Holmes.
Yeah.
Got Owen and Mateo.
You going through the whole roster? Wow.
That's all of them.
Small runs.
It's like 10 guys.
10 guys. All right.
Yeah.
Very good. So it's a fun group, though. You guys have enjoyed yourself. So swim season ends right here at the end of the winter. Do you have to feel the knack to keep swimming through the spring just on your own? Do you guys get together as a group anyway when this is all over?
I mean, I think I might swim a few times, but
yeah,
definitly dial it back a little bit.
Dial it back. What's it? You get into this routine, and obviously you've had a fun season. What's it been like for you, Caroline, with this small group but fun group?
Yeah, it's really fun. For the girls, we actually have, I think, 50 girls.
Yeah, it's a lot.
We have a lot more.
I remember you saying there were a lot more. That's right.
Yeah. So.
And am I remembering this? No divers. Was that right?
Yeah, we don't have.
Still no divers.
Nope.
We haven't found any divers yet.
Yeah, that was the hardest thing for us at sectionals. We came in 4th overall without diving, but then with diving, we were knocked down to 5th.
So you get like automatically docked.
Yeah, you kind of start in the negatives.
Wow, that's tough. Are there other teams like that, or do most teams have divers?
I think most have at least one.
I think for the guys team, there was only like maybe 3 teams in the Cape Ann League that actually had diving this year.
What is it against the diving these guys have?
I don't know. I think it's kind of a hard thing to get into, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I guess when I was like 6, or 10 or whatever, I never thought that like, you know, diving was like competitively was like a legitimate possibility, you know?
Yeah. It is crazy. I don't know the art to it. I'm sure you guys know more to it than I do. They all kind of look the same to me when I watch them on the Olympics, but apparently some are really good and some are really bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. So what's been like the key to the state tournament for the first time? This is a pretty cool thing. What's been the key this year besides the chemistry? Obviously y'all get along, but there's obviously some talent out there too.
God, you want to speak on that?
Well, the girls have made it. I've been on the team since 7th grade.
Yeah.
And we've always had like qualifiers for states and sectionals.
How many people were there when you were in 7th grade?
Oh, I think like 25 on the team, and now we have like 60.
So you've more than doubled since you've been there. That's pretty cool to watch.
So that's really cool.
Yeah.
But the boys made it to sectionals and states for the first time ever, which is really impressive for them.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely, I think we've been extra motivated this season. I know Alex and I, Grayson, we've all been swimming a lot in the off season too to get ready. And our guy that came on this year, Josh, he's been swimming club all year round. So it's definitely some talent there on the guys team this year.
How do you train? Do you go out to the, is there like ocean training too? Like try to battle some waves or what?
Actually, I did take a vacation to the Dominican during swim season. And
sounds like some serious training.
Yeah, I was swimming in the pool there, swam to the pool bar. So
the pool bar.
I got a little bit of training in there, so that helped.
That's funny. The Dominican, where in the Dominican?
Punta Cana. Really nice resort.
My wife went there without me. That was like the last vacation we had before, and she said she loved Punta Cana. So that's why I was wondering if you said
very
that.
Nice. Yeah,
it's very good. A lot of swimming, a lot of training, serious training, then to the pool bar. Excellent. Yeah. How about you, Alex? You. What's your training regimen in the off season? Trips to the Dominican or?
Not quite. I have a pool in my backyard.
There you go.
That definitely helps.
In ground or above ground?
In ground.
In ground.
Yeah, it's
serious laps in the afternoon.
Not quite, but yeah, definitely a lot of swimming.
Yeah, what, lounging in the float? Is that what it is? Is that the train?
yeah, something like that.
There you go. You know, my pool, actually with the winter, we haven't even had that much snow, but more rain, and I think I have to like drain it again. It's starting to like winter overflow. I was seeing the ice. Dang. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's weird. You have to crack the ice and dry. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Caroline, so what's the schedule for the weekend? Do you how does this work? You like rest easy Friday night or how? Yeah.
We have practice Friday night.
You do have practice Friday.
Yes.
It's like a walkthrough. You don't want to use all your energy, right?
Well, we're on taper, so we're having like easier practices.
Okay.
But normally we go
on taper. What is that?
Yeah. So taper? It's called taper. So when you get closer to like a big meet or a big competition, you kind of swim less yardage, but at like faster paces. So.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't know. It kind of rests you for the meet.
Gotcha.
So after that practice, a lot of
taper
us,
off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. A lot of us go out to dinner together. Yeah. It's kind of a tradition. Like before every like sectionals or states, we go out to dinner.
What's the pregame? The marathoners do pasta. What do swimmers do?
Well, last week we did friendlies.
Burgers and ice cream.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't recommend it.
It didn't work out well.
It's a tradition.
Yeah, friendlies is definitely good, but not before swim meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. It's funny. I don't know. Maybe it was UConn. I can't remember. One of the other teams was saying that they did friendlies a lot. I didn't even know they still had like friendlies around. Like most of them are like gone, but there's like one around here, I guess.
Yeah. A lot of teams I feel like go to friendlies.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I would go on my own accord, but
Yeah.
It's just a team thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably good. Yeah, I can't even remember the last time I've been in a friendlies. But where is it around here?
it's in Amesbury, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, near
Amesbury.
the
Amesbury.
Burger King. Kind of right near there.
Okay. So you guys will travel for friendlies, not town over, but you know. Very good. So what's going on at the school right? No early dismissals or anything today. Obviously, you guys are out. Snow hasn't started. Kind of going to beat the snow here, get you in and out. But is it weird, like traveling to swim practice when like there's a snowstorm? Not that today's a snowstorm, but you know what I mean. We get plenty of those throughout the.
I think it's definitely hard for like the Pentucket and Triton kids because those kids are coming almost like
Who are also on your team? Is that the rest of
so those kids are traveling. There's kids in like Merrimack, like West Newbury. They have to travel to Newburyport, which we're actually very fortunate. So during those occasions, we're like a couple miles down the road. I live like 3 blocks from it. So I mean, they have to travel like 20 minutes away.
Wearing their bathing suits in the driving.
But it's weird to go from like the cold and then you go on the pool deck and it's so warm.
Yeah.
I like look forward to going to practice because it's so warm in there.
Yeah, it's like relaxing. That is interesting. I was actually thinking about it. I had to run out of basketball last night and like run. I had to jog into the parking lot in my shorts, and I was like, it is kind of weird. It's like freezing out. But now that's an interesting thing. Who's the coach again? I met your swim coach way back.
Diane Sagasser.
It's Diane Sagasser, who's also a teacher. Are you still teaching? You were teaching with her, weren't you?
Yeah, swim lessons.
Swim lessons still going well.
Yeah,
very
it's
good.
Awesome. You guys are starting swim lessons.
You guys are going to
too.
teach?
Oh, yeah, we just got on.
Wow,
the staff as well.
Big moment. You have a lot to live up to with Caroline here. I hear she's very good.
Yeah, we're doing some lifeguarding as well.
Lifeguarding.
Yep.
Very nice. Is there still a shortage in the state? I heard.
I don't know.
Not sure.
Give that a Google. I believe I'm right. I think there's a lifeguard shortage.
Yeah,
you guys are very in demand.
That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go. You guys are people helping people. Let's get. So what's the training for a lifeguard? You got to go through some courses, obviously. I hope.
Yeah, probably some CPR training. And
Oh, you haven't even done it yet. You're just planning on it.
definitely. No, yeah, it's coming up next week. Actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then some probably swim training, but we should
I don't
already
think
be
that'll
there.
be a problem.
Yeah, we should already be good for that.
Should be
but-
good on the swimming pool.
Is the plan to like just be out on a beach this summer? Is that what you guys are hoping to do? Make some money that way?
I'm planning to lifeguard in the Y. So like
In the Y, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. How about Caroline? Do you do any of that?
I lifeguard at a pool outside,
Oh,
like country
private
club.
You've
Yeah.
you've moved on to bigger and better, classier things. Very good. How about you, Jared? What's your plan with it?
So yeah, I'll probably be working at the Y. Maybe, I don't know. Country
Yeah.
club sounds pretty nice, honestly.
When they're in demand like that, though, you can probably do a little searching around and kind of do whatever you want to do with it.
Yeah,
Really.
shop some jobs.
Shops and yes. In demand. Again, we're joined by Jared Picciano, Caroline Cullen, and Alex Kelleher here from the Triton Co-op swim team. These 3 are all from Newburyport. What do you guys do during like your hobbies? Not necessarily hobbies, but like, do you go to the other sporting events? Do you go to the basketball games, the hockey games? Like, I was at the boys basketball game last night. Anybody else there?
I didn't go last night, but I've been to a few of them. They've been really good this season.
Yeah, it was a fun game. They won by 3.
Oh wow.
Yeah. News to you, Caroline.
I try and go. A lot of times we have practice at the same time.
Oh, you do? You
But if
practice
there's
tonight?
like hockey games on the weekend, I'll normally go.
Yeah. Hockey team had a rough one the other day.
Yes, just want to give a shout out to Aiden Moen. He's on the basketball team.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's one of our friends, but
Very nice.
he loves basketball.
There you go.
So he's there last night.
Any other shout outs you'd like to give? Or the
No, I don't think so.
one of the guys? Do you guys know? What's his name? Oh, mind blanking. I've had him on several times. Soccer kid, plays basketball. Tall guy, kind of curly hair, lefty.
Oh, Harry Bovey?
You got it, Harry
Yeah.
Bovey. Yeah, thank you. I guess he asked the guy that I did the game with last night. He would prefer to be called the Truth out there on the court. Which is Paul Pierce's old nickname, if you guys remember.
Yeah, I was gonna say inspiring.
That seemed about right for the person. And he had a great game too, so I guess it worked for him. But you guys got any nicknames in the pool?
Maybe for
CC.
Yeah, I do
That's
have
like
a
the
CC.
classic nickname.
That is a classic nickname. Yeah. Do you actually do you go by CC? Some people
For swimming, yes.
just for swimming,
But
just in the
outside
pool.
of swimming, yeah, only in the pool,
Really?
basically.
That's
But like
interesting.
anyone on the swim team, like I like it.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes they call Grayson G Money Fount. I mean,
Grayson. What's Grayson's name again?
Oh, we need to
Grayson-
talk about
Grayson
Grayson.
Fountain.
He was
Yeah.
going
Okay.
to be here. He's in the pool right now,
What?
yeah, he's,
so he couldn't be here.
Is he okay?
Yes.
He just had to stay in the pool. What is the story? Why he was going to come and then he didn't?
well, yeah, I think he's doing lessons right now for.
Oh, he's
younger
teaching?
kids. Yeah,
Priorities.
yeah.
Trying to teach the kids.
He's trying to bring up the next generation.
We got to keep the program going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to be in the pool at all times.
We're graduating, I think, 20 seniors?
It's a lot, yeah.
Wow.
Very
So-
talented, like a lot of talented seniors. Are
Yeah.
getting this year.
Next
That's
year is
crazy.
going to be a challenging year, I
You
feel.
guys going to come back and stay and be a part of the program there?
Definitely.
Yeah, I think so.
Do any of the other, I mean, it's still a fairly new program. I mean, it's more than doubled since you started, but do any of the upperclassmen that have, well, not upperclassmen, the college kids that have graduated ever come back?
Yeah, we got a few.
Yeah.
From last year mostly, but
Yeah, they come back sometimes.
Some of them, are they just trying to stay in shape, or some of them get skills still?
I mean, they come back for our meet. They came back for a couple of our meets during their winter break, which was awesome.
Mostly
And
just to
they
cheer
got
you guys
watch
on.
us, yeah, which was really
Yeah.
cool.
So nobody's actually jumped in the pool with you guys, and
I don't think so.
yeah, it would probably be kind of weird to just crash your practice. Maybe different for other sports, like the basketball coaches and hockey guys. They like to, because you
Yeah.
can kind of toughen you out playing the older
I think
guys.
it's,
Yeah.
it's really hard of a thing to like kind of hop into. Because, like, I know my first practice of the season, like I'm just gasping for air.
Yeah.
Because,
It's like not running for 6 months
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
trying
Getting
to
to that is
do a
hard.
few miles.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the? Do you guys run? Is that a way to stay in shape, or do you like prefer water?
I think I prefer water, but
Yeah.
I did do cross country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the season before, but
Yeah. Oh, you're done. No cross country this year.
no, the boys actually got us a state title.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite a part of it, but I was there.
You were there. Okay.
Yeah.
Like if they were giving out rings, you might get one. You'd be
Like,
borderline.
Yeah, I get a ring because I'm like on the roster, but
You are on the roster.
I didn't
Okay. Well,
help-
then you're part of it.
I didn't help them to the ring necessarily, but
What did you do?
Who's there for morals?
How did you earn your spot on the roster?
probably moral support and
Okay.
just I don't know.
You didn't run at all, though.
No, I ran, but
Okay.
I wasn't great at it at all.
But you were part of the team that
I was, yes.
that won.
Yes.
Good. Okay. I think you deserve credit here.
All right.
Yeah. Every small part is very
Yes.
important.
Yes.
It's like those guys on the, like the guys you always see on TV on the end of the basketball bench. You know, they're waving the towels and stuff. They never play,
Yeah.
but they're a big part of the team. They're at practice.
Yep.
All that stuff. All right, very good. But you prefer water for your workout.
Yeah.
Do you guys run to stay in shape or anything, or
I play field hockey.
Yeah,
so
that's
that's
right.
a lot of running.
are you just field hockey and swimming? Did you have a third?
Just field
Just
hockey
those two.
and
Okay,
swimming.
gotcha.
Yeah, I do some running. Yeah, I play football. That's kind of like my main
Oh.
sport during the fall. So
That's
yeah.
football's a little bit different than
then I started doing swimming actually last year. It's
Yep.
kind of like, I think I was really worn down after the season, so it's
Yeah.
kind of a nice way to, like almost like, not PT really, but like kind of
Don't they say it's like good for your body?
Yeah,
Like,
it feels
yeah.
really nice, after just getting beat up for a season.
Yeah, some of the guys at my gym, the ones who swim, seem to be in like the best physical condition. Like the ones that swim every day. I always think I should start swimming every day because I'm like, hey, maybe if I start it now, I'll be great at 50. But that's good. So, well, you guys are all doing well. It seems. Do you have 10 more minutes, guys? To stick around. I know I promised I'd get you out of here early, but you got 10 more minutes to hang in there and do one more segment.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Again, this is Jared Picciano, Caroline Cullen, and Alex Kelleher. They're members of the Triton Co-op swim team. These guys are all representing Newburyport, all Newburyport High students. So fun to have them on hand as the snow is falling outside here on a Tuesday afternoon outside our Joppa Radio studios. Keep it here. Much more afternoon drive in just a moment. Lily Dissette stepping in on the producing side for the radio. Tyler Neufeld and David Kramer on the TV side. And hello to everybody watching at home and streaming online. Keep it here. We'll be right back. Much more more Afternoon Drive in just a moment. My name is Drew Moholland. Be right back. Welcome back to Afternoon Drive on Chopper Radio. My name is Drew Moholland. Hope you're all having a good day out there. It is starting to snow. It's starting to pick up. Roads are getting a little slick. I just took a little bob outside there. So we actually we kind of shut down. You guys can't see any of the snow right now.
No.
We've secluded ourselves in here.
It'll be fun to see how much has fallen since we've done
It's not that much. I was saying before you guys came on that it's funny. We're like, I think because we haven't had a big winter snowstorm wise, like we're getting 6 inches and everybody's like, here it is.
Yeah.
This is this is the time. I was actually like, my road was already, my street, my whole neighborhood was already like salted before any snow today.
Wow.
So they were like, I think they have all the salt in the snow budget. They're like, time to use it.
Yeah.
But anyways, we're joined by Jared Picciano, Caroline Cullen, Alex Kelleher, all members of the Triton Co-op swim team. They're all Newburyport seniors. And state tournament this weekend for both of the girls and guys teams. Which is a very impressive accomplishment. The girls, Caroline, Cal champs.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Congratulations.
Thank you. We won the Cal this year, and last year we won the Cal Open.
Yeah.
So second year
I think
in a
you
row.
came on after you won last year, didn't you?
Maybe.
I kind of remember, because I think I asked you this question. I think. How do you celebrate when you win? Do you jump out of the pool?
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't that sound like a familiar question? Yeah. And what was the answer?
I don't know. I feel like
Everybody jumps out of the pool. You celebrate, jump in the pool. It feels like you should make a big splash.
I wish you were allowed to jump in. You're not allowed to
What?
jump in the pool.
I don't
There's
know.
rules against that?
Yeah, you
pretty
could get
sure.
disqualified.
Yeah.
Even when
Which
everything.
stinks. You would think that you'd celebrate and everyone jumps in the pool or like
Yeah.
throws the coach in the pool or
Exactly.
something.
Great idea.
But no.
I mean, not a great idea. Whatever. Even when everything's settled down and calmed down, you have to be careful.
I mean, I don't think anyone's ever tried.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I like these ideas I'm putting in your head. This is good.
we'll tell next year's team.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's interesting. Well, good. Congratulations. That must have been very exciting for you. Was it close down the stretch? Did you know you had to win, or did you kind of coast to it?
Well, we had won all of our in-season meets, so we were undefeated. And so going into the meet, we kind of we didn't expect, but we knew that we had to swim our best, but
Yeah.
we could win if we everyone swam it well.
Gotcha. So that must have been very cool. Nice way to go out senior year.
Yeah.
And the boys, no slouches either. Now, you told me off the air, so you finished 4th, but go ahead, take it, Jared.
Yeah. We did finish.
Divers.
We did finish 3rd, like record wise, but at the Cal Open we finished 4th because of the divers. This is actually our 2nd year as a boys program, so 4 wins, 4-2, best program record in history. So
Cool.
yeah.
Pretty unfortunate. We lost by 1.5 points to Mascot.
Okay.
Which is pretty. That's
Explain that to me, scoring system wise. How close is that?
like really close. So like I would say first place is like 8 points. It goes down from
I
there.
think 1 through 16 scores.
Yeah.
So that's
Cows.
the
Yeah,
difference
so
of.
It's
Yeah,
like
so
maybe like last. Yeah, like getting 16th. So like one place is.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
even if we had a diver that got last place, we probably still would have won. Just like one diver.
Okay.
Like, that's probably all it would have took.
Do me a favor. Say that into the mic one more time. I just want to make sure people got that. Just
Yeah, so probably maybe like one diver. Maybe if we had half a diver, we
half a
would've won.
diver. You could only have had half a diver.
Yeah, I know.
Why don't you guys just put anybody out there? Wouldn't that be
could've.
better?
We thought about that this year.
Wouldn't that be better than nothing?
Yeah.
The diving board actually broke in the off season.
Oh, jeez.
Not quite sure how, but
So this is just not working out for the program right now.
no, not at all.
Because, I mean, even if you don't get to practice it, I would still think it. I mean, you can't lose anything, right?
No, you can't.
Could have done my little pencil dive, Maybe
I don't know.
got
Do
a point or
do a
two.
cannonball. See if you get a point of it.
Yeah. Call this one the spin.
Yes, might get artsy points. Who knows? But I don't know. Maybe that's something I would think about. Maybe want me to talk to your coach about it. We'll see if we can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
Is there a goal to? Because I mean, I can tell it frustrates you guys not starting like a step behind without the diver. Is it something that like the program's actually thinking about? Like maybe we can start to groom some divers out there.
I'm not sure what the plan is for grooming divers right now. We've definitely been more focused on swim. We did have a guy diver last year, but he graduated, so
That was kind of the end of the
yeah,
program
that was
for
like
what
the
we
end.
had.
That was the
It was a
start
one-man
and the
show.
end.
Yeah.
Literally a one-man show. Who was that? Should we name drop?
Dylan D'Angelico. He qualified for sectionals.
Wow.
So that was awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you guys said you actually have some other talent that we haven't mentioned here.
Yes.
We're talking off the air. Why don't you get into that a
Maggie
little bit?
Summit came in first for sectionals in the 50 free and the 100 free.
Wow.
I think she beat everyone by like 3 seconds. She's going to Minnesota, D1.
Minnesota.
She's
It's a
very, very,
golden
very
gopher.
fast.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's insane. Like,
Can anybody hang with her?
I can't.
Not really.
What'd you say? I can't.
I can't.
I don't think so.
No. Really? So how
Yeah.
is just literally leaving people in the dust every
Like
time?
breaking records. and-
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's intense. So that's what D1 swimming's like.
Yeah.
I always tell the story. I went to Bryant, where at the time we weren't even D1 basketball. Now it is D1, but at the time it was like D1 AA or whatever it is.
Right.
And the girls team, like, they would search for like guys like us who could like play and played high school basketball and stuff, but just weren't playing college ball. So they liked the idea of playing men and kind of getting physical. And they came out and they just destroyed us.
Oh my God.
Absolutely, just destroyed. Like, they didn't miss. We couldn't guard anybody. We were like collapsing and fatigued and tired. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, that's D1 AA? My goodness. Like, the girls at the D1 level must be insane. I guess you're kind of getting a taste of that when it comes to Maggie swimming.
Yeah.
So, anybody else? Who else? Like, what other storylines with the team this year? Any?
I would say that last week for us was really awesome. I mean, we were seated.
The three of you here?
Well, for the guys relay, which was like the 200.
Not Caroline.
relay.
Everybody but Caroline.
Caroline did great. She did great.
Everybody here except Caroline.
No, but myself, Alex, Grayson, and Josh, we qualified for states this weekend. It was really nerve-wracking, but we PR'd by personal record by
Thank you.
3.5 seconds, which is pretty awesome.
Wow. Good time for that.
Yeah, nothing we could have ever dreamed of doing. So it was really cool. We did the whole like shave down and everything, like the classic swimmer stuff.
Really?
Yes.
How does that
We were
go?
desperate.
That's
It was rough, man.
Yeah.
I think we burned through like 2 razors.
Oh,
It
you
was
actually did it
terrible.
yourself? Like, because can't you like go to the, what do you call those people? The
like waxers.
Yeah,
I don't know.
None of that.
Nah.
None of that. Art. So you did, yeah, I trust you guys with razors much more. Yeah, that's
I
great.
think I cut myself like 10 times or something, but
Did you?
it was for the performance though. We wanted.
It
to,
worked.
Yeah,
was that the
it worked.
first time you'd actually done that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
First
we call
time,
it
last
the,
time.
miracle at MIT. That's what we call it.
The miracle at MIT. Can you explain that to me? Why is this?
So we were seated in the outside lane, which means we were the slowest.
MIT
going
hosted
in.
the event.
Yeah, they hosted the event. Yeah,
was at
Makes-
MIT.
so it's a,
Makes-
yeah,
that
miracle
makes
at
so
MIT.
much more sense now. I was worried about asking that question. Okay, keep
Yeah.
going.
And so so we're seated the slowest in our event. So I think we were like lane 8, but we came in with a time of like 1:40.5, and we managed to shave 3.5 seconds to come in second.
Shave 3.5. I see what you did there.
Yeah, and we qualified for states,
Yeah.
and it was a lot of fun. It was really
Wow.
exciting.
Cool. Did you guys celebrate by jumping in the pool? No, I know the answer.
Oh, we
now.
were but like it was funny because like everyone else was like kind of like they're like, all right, nice, good job. I mean, all the other relays, there's just like our relay was just like we're jumping up in the air, just like yelling. Everyone's like, oh my god, like what's going on? Like it was funny though. It
that's
was
cool.
awesome. It was a great moment.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Good time for that. What did you just put it all together? Personal record, like
Yeah, I mean, we all just like we all like shaved like
there's got to be
almost a
more to
second-
it than shaving, guys. Come on.
a second off our time. Yeah, the adrenaline was unreal.
Adrenaline
the
high.
adrenaline rush. I mean, I almost did the whole thing like without breathing, which was like
Wow.
I would never think I would ever be able to do. It
And
was
everything has to
crazy.
go right for a personal
Yeah.
record, right? You got to get off the
Yeah,
block
yeah.
fast. You got
The
to
flip turn was
the flip turn. I always hear about the flip turn. Yep.
Yeah, that's a big
hard.
part
Right.
of it.
Caroline, does it ever get as I listen to these guys joke around a little bit? Does it ever get do the girls ever get like sick of the guys being on the same team? Very few sports are you all mixed together like this. Like God,
Not really. I don't
boys are
think.
so weird.
No, they always get everyone really excited. Because the girls, as much as we're like, oh, we're so excited.
Not you guys, by the way. I didn't mean that personally. I'm just,
The guys like really hype everyone up. They get really, really, really excited.
see, yeah, that has to get annoying at sometimes. I'm just kidding. You don't have to answer that.
They actually came to watch the girls meet, which was really nice of them.
Ah, that's cool.
So they were there cheering everyone on.
You guys were both there.
Yeah.
Good job, boys.
Got to kind of scout out the area before because we were swimming there the next day. So.
There you go. You brought the that's good team leadership though. Nice support. Does both sides, girls and guys, kind of do that for each other?
Yeah, I had to work, so I couldn't go to watch the boys, but
Yeah.
I would have been there if I could.
Work at the pool?
Yeah, I was working at the pool.
All right,
And
well, that's-
since everyone was at the meet, I couldn't get anyone to work for me.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, very good. The what are you? Any like jitters about the weekend, or is it just mostly excitement? Like you're just hoping for that same adrenaline to kick in. Obviously, you can kind of do good in the clutch, so that's good.
Yeah, we're hoping for the jitters. Honestly, I think it helped me out a lot. I went in there really nervous, but they were good nerves.
You knew how to
out.
channel it. What's your thought process there? Is you're on the on the block, right? That's what they call it, on the block.
Yeah, the block. Yeah, I guess you're just in there. We know that it could be our last race together. You know, it's all or nothing.
You're thinking about all that before you jump in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All three of you, really? You all think that?
Actually, I feel like before my race, I'm really nervous, and I'm trying to like think about how to make everything perfect and not DQ, which is probably my biggest concern. But
Really, like false start twice? Is that
yeah, you can false start or like miss the wall, which is possible. But
before that, like before the first, because you do get one false start, right? Without being one and you're done.
no, one and done.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, if you
that would
false start,
definitely
it's
be going
over.
through my mind.
Yeah, so there's that.
Wow.
But I feel like when I step on the block, I'm kind of just like not really thinking about anything.
Just hear the
Just
gun and
kinda-
go. It's not a gun, right? It's a whistle.
It's,
Well, the
yeah,
first
it's okay.
person, it's a whistle, but then
Yeah.
for a relay, it's just like they touch and you go.
Okay. Interesting. I can't believe it's one false start and done.
Yeah.
It should be track rules. Track, you get the false start.
When I was younger, I false started at sectionals, which was a really big meet, and it was awful.
Heartbreaking?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's terrible. Well, I'm sorry. I'm glad you were able to move on beyond
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. I feel like you do it once, then you never do it again.
Really?
Yeah,
Everybody's in the same boat, though, right? You just kind of.
Yeah.
happens to everybody.
Can you get the timing down? You get that first whistle, but can that get you into trouble too? I mean, you really do have to wait till
Yeah.
you hear it, right?
Yeah, it's definitely takes a lot of practice to get the timing down, but
Yeah. Has there ever been like maybe their rhythm was a little bit off, and like you had like a few disqualifications? Do they ever reverse a disqualification if that does happen?
I think the only time they would is like if there's a lot of like background noise.
Okay.
So like maybe if someone in the crowd yelled like go or something.
Gotcha.
Got you to jump, they might reverse it, but
How often is there a disqualification? Is there usually like once every time or not?
Not very often.
yeah, they don't happen too often.
I've seen like maybe like one or so a season. I think there was a
that's
couple
it?
at sectionals.
Surprised it's not higher.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways you can get disqualified.
Yeah.
So
How
if you
else?
leave early, if you do a stroke incorrectly, a lot of strokes you need to touch with 2 hands. Some you have to touch with 1. Backstroke have to touch on your back.
Oh man.
There's lots of rules.
I know I disqualified last season from one of our mates. It was,
What'd you do?
It was a heartbreaking moment. I was on the block and the guy said, "Get ready." I lost balance. I just like did like a somersault into the water. It was pretty funny.
You fell into the water?
I was like, Everyone's like, oh no.
Now that seems silly to me that you would get disqualified though.
Yeah.
That's like, look at the goofy guy who fell in the water. That should be like pull him out and let's try that again. You're not trying to get an advantage at that point.
Nah.
That seems like what a disqualification should be.
Yeah.
That's how I'd change the swimming game. Well, that's crazy. And what year was that you got disqualified?
7th grade.
7th grade.
So I was little.
Tough on a middle schooler.
Yeah.
Mine was last year.
A little bit closer in the memory, huh?
Yeah.
Alex, any disqualifications on your resume?
I don't think so.
Clean
Don't want to jinx it.
Yeah, I feel bad. I think there's some wood around if you'd like to knock. Maybe the wall. I think the wall will work. Yeah, there you go. Good. All right. So now you're home free.
I don't think I have disqualified. I mean, yeah, not that I can remember.
Playing by the rules, that a boy. unlike these two.
Yeah.
Very good. So big weekend. Is it all at the same venue this weekend?
Boston University.
Boston U. People gonna have a big crowd, family support, and all that good stuff.
Yeah, we had a really great showing for sectionals. It was really cool. There was probably like 200 to 300 people there, and it was
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I think it's just an amazing privilege just being able to swim in the pool because they're so cool. Like,
Big pool.
Yeah,
it's
really big.
huge. I mean, if you look it up, the MIT and the BU pools, they're
really
state of the
nice.
art, like really nice. Like
Tickets.
it was awesome.
Tickets sell out in like 5 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's limited like seating, but
That's gonna be cool. It must be different, like swimming in front of like big crowds like that. You're not used to that during the regular season, obviously.
yeah.
So.
I mean, I personally don't really notice. You can't hear
You
them
gotta
or
block
see
it
them,
out.
so
Yeah. Just worry about the lane.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned to you last time, Caroline. You guys can laugh at me about this, but I think I would always picture like veering off like, into like, like swimming into the wrong lane, which she said no, that doesn't usually happen. But which I'm sure she's right on. That doesn't usually happen. But any embarrassing moments in the pool that you guys would like to share? Any bumping into people or forgetting what stroke you're supposed to be doing?
I know yesterday I spent about 10 minutes trying to remember how to swim, so I think that was a little
In
bit
general,
embarrassing
yeah.
moment. Just because like you kind of forget in the moment, like it's like it was, it comes back when you like.
Was this just a normal stroke or what?
Yeah, I was just doing freestyle. I mean, I was just like, I don't really know, like.
You jumped in the pool and realized you had forgot how to swim?
Yeah, so warm up. I'm like thinking, wait, how do I swim again? Like,
Just head wasn't with it?
yeah, it's weird. But
That's funny. How about you, Caroline? Any what's the oddest thing you've seen at one of these competitions?
I don't know. I feel like a few times I've seen people do one extra lap.
Oh, really?
So they count wrong.
yeah, that happened this season.
That happened this season. One person on our team did one extra lap.
Do they get? How does that work? 'Cause
So nothing happens. They just do an extra lap. I mean,
does the time you counted against them since they didn't?
no. So the timer would stop it.
Yeah.
At the right.
So it's over and they
lap.
just keep going at
They
it.
just keep going, so they're probably even more tired than they have to be.
That's funny. How many? It struck me when you said like sometimes if you do the wrong stroke you'll get disqualified. How many officials are out there?
There's a couple like walking around the pool.
They
At
just
the
walk
big
around.
meets, I think
Yeah.
there's probably
They're like looking there at the flip turn. They're
They
just
look.
like, yeah. They're
probably
like,
like 6.
yeah.
Do you ever like
Yeah.
say hello before the flip turn? How are
I
you?
haven't thought about that.
Another great thing you can maybe try for the for the biggest meets of your life. Perfect. All right, gang. I'll let you guys get out of here because I know it's starting to snow out, and I'm sure you'll want to get home and hot chocolate or whatever you do. But final thought here about the season or about the radio show. I don't care. We'll give final thoughts here. Parting shots from Jared Picciano before you leave. Your first time on the show, Jared.
Yeah, first time.
Hope you enjoyed yourself.
Thanks for having me. It's been great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess just quick shout out to the team. It's been an awesome season.
There you go.
Yeah, it's been historic.
Yeah.
Historic. Caroline, probably a third of 100 appearances on the show, but final thoughts?
Yeah, this has been an awesome season. We had a few new club girls, so for the
Yep.
girls program, this is honestly the best year we've ever had, and I look forward to states where we can place even higher.
Cool. Should be a fun weekend. Alex Kelleher.
Yep. It's been a lot of fun. Thank you for having us today.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, it's been a good season. I feel like we're writing the history books here, so
There you go.
it's pretty cool.
It has been cool. It's good. It was fun. You guys have a good, I can tell you have a good team chemistry because you have a good radio chemistry here. You guys are a nice little trio to have on. And who didn't show up? Who was the...
Grayson.
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 Yeah.
Grayson
I'm
Batman.
sure he would have just added to it as opposed to...
Yes.
we could have, although the seating's getting, we would have to put him behind you maybe. But Grayson, good job teaching the kids there today, and we would have loved to have had you. But it seems like you guys have built a good building block as you leave here as seniors, and you're going to have a nice little program after you leave, which is pretty cool too. So,
Yeah.
excellent. You guys have a good week. Good luck this weekend.
Thank
if people
you.
want to get tickets, it's at venue and time.
Boston University
What time?
at 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's in the afternoon.
So afternoon action on Saturday.
Saturday and Sunday.
And
Yep.
boys Saturday, girls Sunday. Is that right?
Or other
Girls
way around.
Saturday.
Other way around. Girls Saturday, boys Sunday.
Yep.
All right. So get out and see some swimming. It's kind of cool in those big stadium-like pools, I
Yeah.
guess, and get there early, right? Because tickets sell fast.
Yeah.
All right. Again, Jared Picciano, Caroline Cullen, Alex Kelleher, all part of the Triton Co-op swim team, all Newburyport seniors, and a pleasure to have on the show here today on a snowy Tuesday. Keep it here. We'll finish strong with Tyler, do our little producer segment in just a moment. My name is Drew Moholland. It's Afternoon Drive on Joppa Radio.